Okay, good. Patch him through.
Hello, Vince, Bruce. Long time no speak. How are you both doing?
Ha ha! Well, the prodigal son does return. How's Brandy doing? I was just looking at some pictures of her, and my God, she is a beautiful, beautiful woman. You must be very happy.
Well, yes, I'm very proud of her, and she's been nothing but super supportive about this whole thing.
Well, that's outstanding. It's extraordinarily important to have a partner. But I'm looking at her now. I'm looking at a picture of her, and quite frankly, she's got star written all over her. Those supple brown thighs, beautiful face. She's like a sweet chocolate sable.
Vince, I'd really like to talk about the contract now, but Brandy's happy, and she said to say hi.
You're hired. Ha ha ha. Just kidding, pal. In all seriousness, that's really nice of her, and tell her I said hi. Bruce, go fetch me a protein shake. The adults are having a conversation.
Sure, absolutely, Vince.
Okay. Since that flabby bag of saying yes is no longer here, we can cut to the chase like men.
That sounds good to me, Vince. I'm excited about this next chapter of my career.
Cool. First thing I need to know is, what the hell is going on with that neck tattoo of yours? Did you lose a bet to Optimus Prime? Sorry, Cody. That tattoo just seems to be very over the top. But then again, what do I know about being over the top? It's not like I have a T-Rex skull hanging on my office wall representing my voracious appetite for life.
Good one, Vince. Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise and tends to be off-putting to most, but Brandy wasn't crazy about his placing in either.
I always thought that Brandy was the brains behind you two. You should have listened to her and maybe put it elsewhere. Like the furthest recesses of your mind. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding, pal. I think we can work around it. It shows that you have moxie.
Huh? Well, thanks, Vince. I don't think it's held me back in AEW.
Speaking of Moxley and AEW, does Dean Ambrose ever mention that he misses me? Or maybe the Shield?
No, actually, he wouldn't mention WWE while we worked together rather than that was mentioned in his book.
Oh, he's playing hard to get. He'll be back. They all come back. Mark my word.
Yeah, Vince, can we get back to topic at hand? Bruce said that WWE was interested in my return, and if all goes well, I'd love to be back on or about WrestleMania. I think my signing could move the needle. I'm a former executive vice president, television star. I'm a member of a legacy family. My WWE roots run very deep, returning home for the biggest show of the year. What do you think? Haha, now you're talking my language, pal. What exactly do you have in mind? Well, since Seth Rollins doesn't have an opponent for WrestleMania, picture this. I was thinking he could take the show hostage and call anyone out. And you know, he's so distraught not having an opponent, amongst his forced maniacal Joker laughing, then you would cue my music, boom. An extravagant entrance, which will certainly seem spontaneous, and I walk down the aisle much to Seth's surprise. Seth and I have an instant classic where Seth puts me over. From there, I set my sights on the new unified champion, probably Roman Reigns, and start a program with Roman that goes to SummerSlam, where I finally defeat Roman and the Bloodline. I figure that I could take hold of the belt and have it until WrestleMania in Los Angeles, where I lose a triple threat match between myself, Roman, and The Rock. So what do you think, Vince? What do you say?
You know, for the grandson of a plumber, you have very high aspirations. But it sounds like you got into Tony Khan's weed if you think that's happening. Ha 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 ha! Now, I do like the Rollins part of it. Seems like the perfect erratic short-term booking that the WWE Universe is accustomed to.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I was going for.
However, well, I do see you working a program with Roman and the Bloodline. I don't see you going over.
Oh, really?
Nah, pal. The next WrestleMania is being built as Hollywood Spectacular for Roman Reigns, the head of the table, versus The Rock alone in the main event. Even Pritchard and Laurinaitis couldn't mess that up. Ha ha! Now, I see you going over on Seth Rollins for sure. But then you'll be jobbing to Roman, and from there you'll be on a slow and steady descent into mid-card mediocrity, of the likes we've only seen from Finn Balor, Dolph Ziggler, and of course the New Day. Yeah, I see you battling in a 3-month program with Happy Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship, and most likely losing. And from there, you'll measure dicks with The Miz and Maurice as to who has the most bearable reality show between their show and your show. And your show with the most vivacious Brandy Rhodes, which I'll personally be producing myself. Now that's good shit!
But Vince, I had much higher aspirations with this return. I mean, we could print money with the feuds. Hell, I'll light myself on fire for you if I have to, Vince. Brandy and I almost single-handedly put the end to racism. Surely the WWE board of directors could see the promise in getting me over.
Okay, Cody. I am the board of directors! Until Nick Khan tells me otherwise. Haha. Now, Cody, I can also offer you a monthly interview stint on the Pat McAfee show. But mid-card mediocrity is where you are headed, on a road paved with more dollar signs than you've ever seen, and a surprise release that could happen at any moment, just to keep everyone on their toes. That is unless you can help influence MJF to sign with WWE in 2 years.
All right, Vince. Please just promise me one. Stardust will never be resurrected.
You drive a hard bargain, pal. A negotiator. Chip off the old block. I could see Dusty would be proud. Welcome back, son.